Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Blake the Book Eater here, and today I am here to tell you what I plan to read during the month of February. Now, as this is Black History Month, I have made the effort to try to include as many books by Black authors in this month. I do have to finish reading Trilogy first because I'm in the middle of it right now, but as soon as I finish, the rest of the month will be books by Black authors. And of course, this is not the only month during the year that I plan on reading books by Black authors, because that's like fucking horrible if you do. You need to make sure to diversify your reading list and your bookshelf all year long. It is not just a tokenism one-time thing. But we are here to celebrate Black voices this month, and so I'm very, very excited to show you guys what I am planning on reading. However, first I have to finish the trilogy that I started in January on a whim. So originally my January TBR was different, and then it got fucked up because Cindy asked me to read City of Bones with her. And it's something that had been on my year-long TBR, and I was like, you know what, sure, because that's probably the most motivation that I'm gonna need to get into the series. So I read the first book, and you can see my thoughts on that in my January wrap-up, and right now I'm currently reading City of Ashes, and then after that I plan to finish the first half of the series, like the first trilogy, with City of Glass. I will let you guys know my thoughts on these in, I'm gonna have a video for each of the trilogies, and then I might do some things with reviewing the adaptations and stuff. This continues Clary, Jace, and the whole Clave, and their story. And yeah, there's magic, there's werewolves, vampires, fairies, demons, lots of demons, and it's a pretty wild ride. So I'm excited to get into these two to finish them off. They're very quick, so I imagine that by the time this video's up, I'll probably I'll be done with these. So once I take care of housekeeping and finish up that trilogy, we are going to start off the month with this amazing, amazing book, Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. Now, I am so excited to read this book because this is our book of the month for Vintage Books and Wine. Now, if you guys didn't catch my announcement last month or the live show, I started a book club with me, Ace, Tiana, and Matthew, other creators who are amazing and wonderful, and I love them. So last month we read The House of the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune, and that was hosted on my channel. And this month we're reading Legendborn, and we're hosting it over on Tiana's channel, and that's going to be on the last Wednesday of the month, Wine Wednesday. Of course, you know, you can drink whatever you want during the live show. I personally will get tipsy off of red wine because I love doing so. So a lot of the time I don't like to know book descriptions before we're going in. And this is one of those times that I kind of only know a vague synopsis. I know it's been described to me as like Black Buffy, with like a mix of like Arthurian legend thrown in. And I was sold immediately because of that. And this actually just won like a major award. There's just many reasons why I'm excited for this, and every single person that I know that has read this book has absolutely loved it, so I'm just very excited to get in on the hype and see if I love it as well. Next is a series that I've been meaning to read for literally forever, and my friend Kevin, I'm also doing a thing where I read my friends' favorite books, and so Elias recommended me The House in the Cerulean Sea. Emma from Emma's Books, she recommended me the Shadowhunters books, and Kevin, Storyglyph, he recommended me the Broken Earth trilogy, and that consists of, let me pull these out. Oh my gosh, why can I not? So the 5th season is the first novel in the trilogy. Then we have the Obelisk Gate, and the final one in the trilogy is The Stone Sky. Now, I'm just so excited to read these just because I've heard the most interesting things about them, because this trilogy is actually in second person, which is really unique because I personally love books that are in third person. I don't love books that are set in first person, but I don't necessarily mind it. And when I heard that this book was or the series was in second person, I was like a little hesitant. But then last year I actually read a short story by N.K. Jemisin called Emergency Skin. It was like a Kindle deal thing. I actually listened to it through Audible, and the narrator was Jason Isaacs, and it was amazing. Just the things that N.K. Jemisin does with the second person format just blew my mind, and I loved her writing. Her prose was amazing, and the story was like so creative. And so I'm just really excited to get into this because I don't really know much about it. Like, again, like there are like some books that I hear just so many good things about that I try to stay away from knowing too many plot details. But I know that I've heard that this is sapphic. I've heard there's like some earthquake things. There's like a mystery, like apocalypse. I don't know. I'm gonna go into this series mostly blind, and we'll see what happens. And this is the series that is probably going to eat up most of my month. All the other reads that I've chosen are pretty short, so I'm just expecting these to kind of take a while. But I don't know, maybe they'll be really fast because I tore through her other stuff. So again, just really excited to get into N.K. Jemisin's writing because wow. So next I plan to read a book that was recommended to me heavily by Joel, and then actually Tiana gifted me a copy, which was like so nice of her, and I love her so much for that. But that is Ray Bear by Jordan Efueko, and this is just sounds so magical and beautiful, and I can't wait to get into it. So just again, I don't know a lot about it, but what I know, what has been described to me is we kind of get one of my favorite tropes where this girl is sent to like kill somebody, and she might fall in love with them. I love that trope so much just because, for so many reasons. It's one of those tropes that every time I see it, I'm just like, yes, give it to me. This and Legendborn, like every person that I know that has read these books love them so much, and I just want to give my all and become part of that hype because like, and also, can we just appreciate how gorgeous this cover is? It's beautiful. And what? Who gave her the right to be this gorgeous? Amazing. Amazing. And kind of last on my TBR, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it this month. I hope I will, but we'll see. This is a short month, after all. I wish it was longer. But we have The Space Between Worlds by Micaiah Johnson. This is also recommended to me by Joel, but as a huge science fiction lover, the first time I heard the words multiverse, I was in. I was hooked, and I need it now. So basically, what I know about this book is that Kara, she is like dead in most of the multiverses, and there's only like 8 of her kind of left, and then like the doppelgangers start to like get killed off, and so I think she has to figure out what happens to them, and we just get multiverse spanning craziness, and my god, I love that so much. Literally, I love parallel realities, time jumping, sci-fi bullshit, like give it to me. And then also I've heard this is sapphic as well. Again, give me more gay sci-fi, please. And the cover, it's beautiful. Like, look at that. Perfect. We have parallel worlds, the space between worlds. I mean, not much more to say about this book other than that. This seems really short too, so I might be able to blow through it. We'll see. And excited to read it. And the last book on my TBR is one that I've had on my shelf forever. and I really want to read. So if not this month, then maybe in the next month. But that is The Prey of Gods by Nikki Drayden. Now, Nikki Drayden is an author that I've been hearing about for years, and this is her debut novel, I believe, and she's had a couple since then, and every single novel is just so wild and crazy and out there, and I love the concepts that she comes up with, and I'm just really excited to see how that follows through, because in this book we have this isn't set in South Africa, and there's a robot, there's a witch, there's and I've heard this is very queer too, and yeah, again, it's just, I don't the art. I need more robot stuff. I also love robots. I really want to pick up that robot series. My gosh, Joel was telling me about it. The Murderbot Diaries. Again, sci-fi bullshit, I'm in. And this is sci-fi and magic. Yes. And so those are that's my February TBR. It might change, it might evolve. My January one sure did. I went way off course with my January stuff, but I am hoping to stick mostly to my TBR just because these are all amazing books. I'm definitely going to be reading Legendborn and definitely going to be reading the Broken Earth trilogy. Some of the other books might change or get evolved or swapped out. With every TBR, it's more of a what I want to read, not. I'm really bad at scheduling, and so these TBR videos are kind of new to me because I'm just not a planner, and so having to plan out my month is kind of stressful. Also because it creates a sense of me always being behind, so I just kind of like to take it a day at a time. So but usually when I end up doing that, taking things a day at a time, I read so fast. So we'll see, and I hope I get to them all. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But anyways, that is it for today. That is my February TBR with amazing authors and amazing books that I plan to read. And so if you have read any of these books, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts about what I have planned for this month. And yeah, do you have any book suggestions? Anything that I need to be adding to my shelf? My never-ending bookshelf. There's books on the floor too. It's really bad. I need a bigger bookshelf. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you next time. Bye, y'all.